1929, October 24th, Maka crashed without a notice, put on history board, and people left and lost their jobs. They so blank with their words. I'm talking Great Depression, you can call it super absurd. Yeah, it began when families lost, whole lot of lines that were crossed. Nobody knowing the cost when they invest up in the stocks. The economy tossed, more hobos moving across, and people losing, exhausting in around Holocaust. Do you understand the streets, the pressure, the lives? The government gods turned into government lies, and fathers leaving their kids and their home and their wives. People getting killed for your food, you better carry a knife. Breaking the bread like you were breaking your bones. You done went broke, no car, no job, and no home. Nobody knowing all who you are, but really do you know? Getting sticks and stones, depression to your dome. My thoughts in this are all around, but one thing that you should write down is that the dust will hit the ground, then families broken, houses brown. 66 they off to town, then soup and bread they out to pout. There was no happy, always frowns, and Mr. Hoover, hear me out. Got a question, so stop flexing. Their life was a lesson when the stocks were busting and the people were stressing. Would you survive or would you die? Bro, make a confession, man, you would sell your soul like a candy bar from concession.
Bank fails, no tall tales, all bad tales, no details, no shelter when it hails. Just listen what I tell. Lost lives, no outline, just dry dive and waste time. More jazz rock, more suicide, that ain't right, no 9-5.
When that dust storm hit, when all the crops would die, when all the people were poor, it began 29, and all they needed was a job and a bank to survive. Economic Great Depression, try staying alive. When that dust storm hit, when all the crops would die, when all the people were poor, it began 29, and all they needed was a job and a bank to survive. Economic Great Depression, try staying alive. I think we need to see a vision, then to now up in the picture. Living in those bad conditions, the struggle is always victim. Investors with bad decisions, homeless with some mad intentions. Poverty is main addiction, economy always switching. Did you ever wonder where the homeless began? Well, it started here, when the Great Depression expanded. Would it be better if the stocks been warning advance? Probably yes, but none of that was in our demand.
Great Depression, Great Depression, Great Depression, Great Depression, this is Great Depression.
If only saving a couple dollars would turn into dimes. And I'm talking pain and suffer and just who will survive. There was bad days all over and no good times. They were wishing for death and to conquer their lives. When that dust storm hit, when all the crops would die, when all the people were poor, it began 29, and all they needed was a job and a bank to survive. Economic Great Depression, try staying alive. When that dust storm hit, when all the crops would die, when all the people were poor, it began 29, and all they needed was a job and a bank to survive. Economic Great Depression, try staying alive.